All right, hello and welcome back to the SMB3 100% World Championship. Looks like we are just about ready to start. I am Losso42 on the mic tonight. We are looking at a race tonight between Aweglib and HighFlyer28. Should be a close race. I believe Glib coming in with a... Let me pull up our times real quick. Glib coming in with a 1:14.02, and HighFlyer coming in with a 1:12.25. So actually should be a pretty close race between the two. We'll see how this goes. Looks like the race room is underway. We're gonna wait for a little Twitch delay, and then we'll be off to the races here. So yes, this is the 100% category. So which basically means we're gonna be doing all stages. So yeah, all the stages, all the numbered stages, all the fortresses, all the hammer bros, including the special bros like the fire bro in World 2, the hidden fire bro in World 2, the piranha plants in World 7, all the hands in World 8, and looks like we're off. Looks like we're gonna see both runners actually gonna grab this this mushroom. A little bit of safety for this for a race. It is a little bit faster to pick up that mushroom later. Oh no, Glib! Glib with an unfortunate bonk there. He's gonna take the death. Looks like he's gonna reset his game there. Save that life maybe. As HighFlyer into 1-2. Ooh, the little turn back there trying to bounce on the Goomba misses, but otherwise pretty clean stage 2. 1-2 rather. So yeah, Glib, little bit of a hiccup there at the start, but this is a long category. There's a lot that can happen. We'll see what happens. HighFlyer into 1-3. Nice little piranha or a Koopa kicking that Koopa shell to make a little room for himself there. Very nice 1-3. As he's going to be heading into our first auto scroller of the game, 1-4. As Glib makes it through 1-2. Pretty clean, very nice 1-2. As HighFlyer into, like I said, 1-4, one of our first auto scroller of the run. As Glib, okay, he saved it. He clipped into he corner clipped that note block and lost his momentum, but we are gonna see both of our runners pick up the tail here in 1-4. This is the best place to get it, and we are going to need this tail in the next stage. We're going to use this tail to save a little bit of time in the fort. It is worth noting that unless we're specifically wanting to fly somewhere, we're not going to keep this tail. We don't usually want to hold on to a tail because it is just slower. Every time you jump, you lose a little bit of horizontal speed. And the game actually puts a timer on you if you have P-speed with the tail and you jump. And after that timer runs out, you just lose speed no matter what. So, like, as you can see, you can kind of tell there when he came out of that pipe, you know, he's a little bit slower on his jumps. So, generally speaking, nice white mushroom house. We're only going to be using these tails when we need them. And we do need one here because we're going to... Very nice section at the start of the fort there. It's going to fly up here. We're going to grab this warp whistle. This is the 100% category, as I said before, so obviously we're not going to be using this whistle, but it is much faster to get that whistle than it is to go through and kill the Boom Boom. So, you see HighFlyer taking a damage boost there at the start of 1-5, like I said before. We don't want that tail, unless we specifically need to fly, so we're just going to take a hit, get rid of it, and speed on right through 1-5. Very nice 1-5 is Glib. Flying up, grabbing this whistle. Shout outs to the wizard, by the way. As it looks like HighFlyer is about a stage ahead so far, so nothing insurmountable for sure. As HighFlyer is gonna very nice Superman jump. That jump there in 1-6 can be a little scary. It's a little bit of a leap of faith, but very nicely done as Glib makes his way through 1-5. As HighFlyer is gonna take out this first Hammer Bro of the run, and you'll notice as HighFlyer is moving into the airship here, Glib with a oh no! He, like I said, that jump is very scary. He just shorted that jump, didn't quite catch the Koopa. But you did see at the end of the you saw this on the auto scroller as well. But at the end of the Hammer Bro, HighFlyer was breaking a bunch of extra blocks. As Glib's gonna play it a little bit safe here. No, just get through the stage. The runners are throughout this run. They're gonna want to keep an eye on their score and their coin count to avoid coin ships. Which is basically at the end of any world that has a normal Hammer Bro. So that's 1, 3, 5, and 6. If you have a multiple 11 in your coin count and the tens digit of your score is that same number, so if you have like 11, 22, 33, and then your last very nice fire kill from HighFlyer there, much faster than jumping. But so yeah, very nice World 1 from HighFlyer. But yeah, as I was saying, basically you want to avoid the multiples of 11. And then your tens digit is, 10, or is, 1, 2, 3, matching the 11, 22, whatever. One of the Hammer Bros on the screen will turn into a coin ship, which is a long, slow auto-scroller. That it's actually faster to, die on it, and then it'll turn back into a Hammer Bro, and you can fight it. So, obviously, we're going to try and avoid these. Glib making his way through the airship as HighFlyer's into 2-1. Very nice. The P-speed at the start there is a little, it's deceptively hard, just because of the way you're kind of running headfirst into that block. It's kind of hard to, get P-speed and keep it there sometimes. So, as Glib, just gonna play it safe. Jump kill Lemmy here, and we're out of World 1. As HighFlyer into 2-2 did not go too fast, too furious. It is possible when you're butt sliding down to come off with way more speed than you're expecting, and they put that pit there in just the perfect spot that if that happens, you will jump right into it. So, as HighFlyer moving into the fort here in World 2. Unable to get the early P-speed, does get it before the pipe. That's still very nice. That early P-speed is very tricky. You saw a couple turnbacks and kind of is trying to manipulate the P meter to get P-speed a little bit early, but still manages to get it a little bit later, which is still perfectly fine. And we're going in first boom kill of the run. Very nice, clean. Much faster to fire kill him than it is to jump on him 3 times. As you saw how fast Boom just kind of disappeared there. Looks like he's gonna star on the Boomerang Bro, which is a little bit faster. You get to actually kill destroy the Boomerang as well. And Glib takes another hit. This is but yeah, you get to kill the Boomerang as well, as looks like we're setting up for Green Rocket here. Which the treasure chest won't spawn until after all the projectiles are off screen. So Glib with a nice safe setup here. Actually, I really like this setup from Glib to get early P-speed there. And HighFlyer, actually, we saw him pick up that green shell. And the shells actually maintain Mario's speed. So like if you're running at P speed with when you have a shell, it actually like you kick it faster than you would if you're just standing still. So that's kind of what HighFlyer did there, was use the P speed to break those blocks a little bit faster. It's a very nice nice quick jog through the sun level. As looks like we're gonna go to 2-5 first. Typically we ideally 2-5 we would play 2-5 first, which is, so he got good luck on the Hammer Bros here. Is you basically want to play 2-5 and then make a beeline for that hammer, because we are going to need the hammer from that bro in order to get to the hidden fire bros that are a part of 100%. Very nice. As Glib making it through 2-4. Kind of saw the difference there between him just doing the like normal strat. You kind of saw how much slower that shell moved at the end of that stage. A very nice 2-4 from HighFlyer. Another, like, there's World 2 is full of like deceptively tricky stages. Let's see where the bros are at. Very good, like that is like the best case scenario for the fire bro position too. So HighFlyer with a very nice run so far, and very nice luck, I mean, honestly, as well. But as we go into the pyramid, we're gonna be carrying some Buzzy Beetles here and there to break these walls. Gets under these walls. Very nice. Holding your speed all the way through here is very nicely done. Nice little turn back. And yeah, we're out of the pyramid, and we'll be heading into the airship. As looks like Glib is done with 2-5. Looks like his Hammer Bro went up there, so I think he's deciding he wants to go to the pyramid. Try and track that Hammer Bro down. Ooh. Missed his duck input there. That's perfectly fine. He's going to lose a little bit of time here grabbing this shell down here instead of up top, but nothing too terrible. Makes it through the rest of this. Oh, I spoke too soon. I'm just gonna stop talking, I guess. And yeah, he's gonna have to go back, and because he killed all of the two Buzzy Beetles killed themselves, so he's gonna have to, track one down. As HighFlyer into the airship. Again, not really much to say on the airship front. It is worth noting that there is no nothing random on the ships. The cannonballs fire at timed intervals, and the bullet bills launch depending on Mario's distance from them. So you do the same thing every time, you'll get the same pattern, and the Koopa Kid patterns is actually based on how long it takes you to get to the Koopa Kid from the last stage. Very nice. Little sketchy there. I think he went off script there, just a smidge at the end, but very nice fire kill, nice recovery from HighFlyer. As Glib, he's gonna grab this backup mushroom here in 2-4, so he'll be able to get his fire flower back on the airship, which is, oh no, that boomerang bro had other. Excuse me, that boomerang bro had other plans for him, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, he won't be able to get his fire flower back here, but he will be able to get it in 3-1, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. As HighFlyer into 3-1. Didn't get the firstie. You can actually jump on the first frame that of this level, and because you're swimming, it actually saves a non-insignificant amount of time. But it's just, it's a frame perfect jump, so what are you gonna do? As makes it through 3-1, pretty nice. Coming up on 3-2. probably like the first of the real scary stages, just because these cheap hitboxes can be a little wonky as he goes for the P-Speed strat, but isn't able to get it. So we'll see. Okay, it looks like he's gonna be okay. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So the cheeps are one of a few enemies in the game that because they jump up and they jump up so high that if you come down at the wrong angle or with too much speed, you can actually just clip into their hitbox and you won't actually hit them. Like, you won't actually kill them and you'll just take damage even though you shouldn't have. As into 3-3, our first appearance of Boss Bass, but HighFlyer making it look very easy, very nice 3-3. As Glib out of the airship in World 2. Heading into World 3 himself. But yeah, there's a few enemies. The Fire Bros in World 2 are also one that can be a little sketchy just because of the way they like to jump around. As HighFlyer coming into the fort, will we see a third door? Nope, he's gonna go right past that third door. Go into the sixth door. It's actually possible to go into the third door, and on the other side you have one frame to re-enter that door, and you'll go straight to the Boom Boom room. I believe it saves like 6 seconds or so, somewhere around there, 5-6 seconds. As a nice low pattern. Definitely want to see. It's the best one to see if we have a power up with a Fire Flower or ooh, Glib didn't quite get that jump. It's actually possible to maintain your speed while grabbing that mushroom. As HighFlyer into 3-5. One of the very few flying stages in the game. Makes it look very easy. Very clean. Also, shoutouts to this one screen that's the only screen in the game that has that specific color blue background. I don't know why. It's just there. And now that I pointed out, you'll never not see it either. As Glib looks like he's gonna. Okay, we're through 3-2. But yeah, and HighFlyer moving into 3-4 after going up and taking care of that hammer bro. Oop, missed a jump input. I think he might have tried to jump while he was over the water there. But no problem. He's gonna be able to get his speed back and not lose too much time there. Again, we taking a damage boost at the start. We don't really want that tail. It's just gonna slow us down. We only used it to fly over 3-5, so now we're done with it, and we'll be able to pick up our Fire Flower here in probably the swaggiest auto scroller in the game. Let's see how much swag we get. Ooh, no, nothing so far. Missed 2 green donuts and the block. We'll see if HighFlyer can recover from this. As Glib into the fort, let's see. Will we see a third door from Glib? Nope, just gonna bounce right past that and head to the 6th door. Okay, we got a green block in the back there. Nice. See if we get any more. Got a couple more chances at swag here. As Glib, unfortunately, gonna get a water bro. Ooh. Got a good pattern for them, but as you can see, the water actually slows the hammer bros down after you kill them. So you actually lose like maybe a half a second or so, quarter of a second, something like that, just due to the water bro. As Glib into 3-5. Oh, got a corner pixel there, lost his speed, but pretty clean movement otherwise. And HighFlyer makes it through 3-6 just fine. On to 3-7. We're just gonna do a couple jumps, do a little bounces on the spikes. Oh, he didn't get the despawn on that. So most of the time, and I honestly don't know what makes that thing despawn, but most of the time if you go through that level with speed, that Koopa that hit him at the end will just not be there. Nice little super swim there. See if he grabs this Fire Flower. Nope, he's not gonna grab it. There's a backup Fire Flower there, but it is a little slow to grab, but very nice swimming so far. This is definitely one of those stages that, like, we don't swim a lot in this game. Like, we honestly try to avoid swimming as much as humanly possible. So, the few stages where we are swimming, it really kind of shows, like, just, like, how much, like, somebody is really practiced, because you can bleed so much time in the swimming stages just because, like, it's really easy to be bad at swimming in this game. Like, the swimming controls are not great. As nice little fire grab there. We're gonna take out Boss Bass and make it through 3-8. A much scarier stage in Warpless than it is in Hundo. If you die here in Warpless, you know, you've wasted a cloud. Now you have to play an auto scroller. Everything is awful. Everything's terrible. But very nice. Nice 3-8 as we go into 3-9. As Glib makes it through 3-6. Finally out of the auto scroller. A little turn back there, but makes it over the H. Let's get your H's in chat. Oh, Glib had a runaway. I didn't even see that on his end. That's unfortunate. It's gonna cost him a little bit more time as well. That bro just runs over there and just kind of hangs out for a while. As yeah, High Flyer is on to the airship in World 3. Glib also not despawning the Koopa. That is so wild. That Koopa is like... I swear that Koopa is like 95% to despawn. But High Flyer into the airship. Probably the airship you want to keep fire in the most. Like, obviously, you always want to keep your fire flower. But definitely, Wendy, the hardest Koopa kill to jump kill. But arguably the easiest one to fire kill. Because as you'll see coming up, these rings that she throws out, they don't ever despawn. So the longer this fight goes on, the more hectic and terrifying it can be. So, you know, hope for a clean fire kill for both of our runners here. Don't want to see anything too bad happening here. But like I said, it's probably the easiest fire kill because the room is flat and you just kind of run at her and shoot fireballs. Ooh, nice little like jump fire kill there just to keep her stopping, or just to stop her there. Very nice World 3. It was like I think about a 21-12, 21-13, I think. So yeah, very, very nice run so far from High Flyer. No real major mistakes. As Glib cleaning up 3-8 into 3-9 here. See if we can go 2 for 2 on H jumps. Oh, his heel just caught that note block, so unfortunately gonna have to go under. But he was able to despawn that cheap there by picking up all those white blocks. So High Flyer into World 4, everyone's favorite world as a kid. Nice little turn back there. Gets the P-speed. Carries that all the way. Oh, he caught the corner on the pipe. I'm actually surprised he didn't clip into the pipe there. I actually don't know if you can do it on that pipe, but on a lot of pipes in the game, you can actually, like, if you hit that corner, you'll, like, glitch into the pipe, and it works perfectly normally. It's just a really glitchy entrance. Nice little despawn strat there from High Flyer. Picking up that white block and shooting a fire flower at the same time actually despawns the piranha plant on that first, like, long stretch. Lets us pick up P-speed pretty easily there. Ooh, Glib is playing with fire. But he made it through. Didn't get hit. I wasn't scared. You were scared. As High Flyer into the best stage in the game. That isn't Ground Fort in World 5. Very nice so far. Let's see if we can get this. Yep. Okay, makes it through. Very nice, clean 4-3. Such an incredibly satisfying stage to run through. So, as Glib is approaching the Wendy kill here, and HighFlyer, let's see if is he going to start? Nope. Okay, we're going into the fort with no star. As Glib, okay, Glib's going to get Wendy down, and HighFlyer makes it through. That stage without a star is honestly probably the hardest stage in the game to do fast. The movement through there is very precise. A lot of people will actually opt to use a star there just to make the opening part easier. So very clean, very nice from HighFlyer. As we're into 4-4, he was able to get P speed there. I didn't think he had that the P speed, the P meter like lit up very late. So he failed the super swim. That's not good. This is gonna be a little sketchy. Okay, he's gonna get out of there. There's actually 2 Lakitus in that stage. There's the one that you can see, and then there's one even farther up. So it's very easy to get sniped by a Lakitu there. But he's able to make it through as Glib into 4-1. Nice little P-speed get there. Also clips, like, hits the wall jump pixel on the pipe, so... So it looks like, yep, looks like HighFlyer's just gonna get a little Hammer Bro gauntlet to break up the monotony here. Which is very good. We want to kill these Hammer Bros like as soon as possible. Get them off the map. Get them to stop moving around. As Glib into 4-2, excuse me. Very nice. As HighFlyer into I always get this one in 4-5 and 4-6. I never remember which one is which, but very nice. The numbers don't matter. Very nice, clean, early P-speed get there and holds it all the way through. Is Glib into 4-3. It was 4-6, as I said, the entire time, 4-6. I knew it was 4-6. You can't prove otherwise. Ooh, Glib. Little early of a jump there, I think, and took a hit, but he's gonna get out just fine. Nothing. Loses his fire, which is a little unfortunate going into the fort. He will lose maybe... I believe it's about 4 or 5 seconds on not having the fire flower for the boom boom kill. Fortunately, I guess the Sludge Bros excuse me, aren't that much slower. I don't really think you lose that much time by not having a fire flower, but all right, Glib gonna use a star here. HighFlyer unable to get the P-speed. Looked like he was going for the P-seed setup here at the start and wasn't quite able to get it. Glib's actually gonna we're gonna get the DLC room. He's gonna go down here and grab his fire flower. A little bit slower, but honestly, like, the safety of the fire flower at this point is like just completely invaluable. As Glib heading in, nice little quick fire kill. As HighFlyer into the slowest moving auto scroller in the game. Nice slow time here on the World 4 airship. Time to collect yourself. You know, we're maybe a quarter of the way through the run. Kind of reflect. How you feeling about the run? As Glib into 4-4, nice little bounce. Doesn't get the P-speed, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. He's just gonna take out that Lakitu. Glib is not playing around. But we see HighFlyer. Actually, he's gonna pick up some coins there. Is Glib okay? We're out. We're out of 4-4. That's all that matters. We're out of 4-4. So yeah, there are, I believe, 11 coins here at the start of the airship. So it is a really good place to adjust your coins to kind of whatever you want them to be. Going into World 5, which again is a world that we can get coin ships. So as Glib, ooh, little late or a little early on that jump. Is he gonna? Nope, he's gonna lose. He's not gonna maintain his speed, but that's fine. He's gonna grab this shell and Glib, what are we doing? Okay, it's fine. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. High Flyer. Almost to the end of this airship. Still not the longest airship in the game. That still goes to the World 7 airship, which just kind of a testament of how long that airship actually is. Because this one, like, just moves, I believe, half the speed of a normal airship. High Flyer with a very nice fire kill. Oh, Glib. Glib is unfortunately having some issues holding onto a power-up here in World 4, which happens to the best of them, and also to me. So I definitely feel for him right now. It's definitely not been going his way. Okay, looks like he's gonna go in here and grab a power-up. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Going into World 5, honestly, he's just gonna get a nice cheeky little fire flower there. From World 5 onward is probably like, this is probably the best, like, the longest stretch you're gonna go without being able to get a good backup fire flower. There's a couple spots here in World 5, as High Flyer making very short work of 5-1. Very nice. There's a couple backup fire flowers here in World 5, but, like, they're all kind of out of the way and a little slow. So High Flyer into 5-2. We'll see if he's okay. He's taking the safe bounce. You can actually hit one higher on that, but if you fall down there, it's like you fall in the pit. It is absolute misery. So no shame in playing that one safe, especially in a race. As Glib, greetings from the World 4 airship. And we'll see where High Flyer goes first. Obviously we have to do both stages. We'll see which one he wants to go to first. Okay, looks like we're going to 5-3 first. I believe the only stage in the game where you commit crimes against nature and run left. I don't know, like, it's weird, it's unnatural, like, I don't know what they were thinking. But very nice so far. Let's see if he can keep the P speed. He does. Oh, shorts that jump, falls into that one tile gap there. Nothing too bad. He is going to be able to pick up his fire flower here. So he's right back on track. Just a little bit of a time loss from losing his speed and having to, slow down and grab that fire flower, but nothing too terrible. Okay, looks like we're gonna take care of the Hammer Bros, excuse me. And then we're gonna be heading back to the fort. As getting some movements of 2. I'm not sure. I didn't see if there was an earlier movement of 4. I'm not sure where that Sky Bro is gonna be. Yeah. Okay. I think the Sky Bro. I think the Sky Bro is clear. I think we're good. But High Flyer into my personal favorite stage in the game. Very, very nice, clean. The way those waffle cycles line up is just very satisfying to me as Glib. And it looks like, okay, we're getting a jump kill here. Is he gonna... Okay, we're fine. Iggy, another one of those Koopas that is... Much like the Cheep Cheeps and Fire Bros before, he jumps really fast and really high. It's really easy just to clip into his hitbox and take a hit. And then you lose your Fire Flower and you're sad and, like, everything sucks. But Glib makes it through just fine. As High Flyer into the Spiral Tower here. Very nice, clean stage so far. Another opportunity here at the end to watch his pick up some extra coins if he's feeling uncomfortable about his coin count, but looks like we're good as Glib into 5-1. And High Flyer straight into the sky. So the sky portion of World 5, excuse me. I would not say these are the most difficult stages in the game. Honestly, most of them are fairly straightforward, with a few notable exceptions. As Glib, whoop, not falling into the pit of despair. But yeah, the sky portion of World 5, not necessarily the hardest, like, technical stages in the game, but they are all incredibly punishing, because as you can see, they're all just kind of hanging over open, bottomless pits. So, typically, any minor mistake can just immediately end in a death. As HighFlyer is going to Cloud here, just to grab this hammer bro before it can run away. But yeah, most of the levels here in the sky are definitely very punishing. Like I said, and HighFlyer making it look very easy. Very nice 5-9. Nice little turn back just to send Lakitu a message there, like sometimes it's just about sending a message. As HighFlyer into the first of 2 auto-scrollers here in World 5, and somehow not the worst stage in World 5. I don't know how they managed it. These little flying beetles are only in this stage, and for good reason. They are... I think they are the worst enemy in the game. As Glib going against nature and running left. Looks like he's gonna keep his P speed here. Oh, I spoke too soon. But no problems. He's gonna make it through. Okay, maybe one problem. Okay, looks like he's gonna run back and grab the fire flower. As HighFlyer makes it through. So like I said, yeah, those beetles, they have like ice physics for whatever reason. And they can just kind of randomly eat your jump inputs. Also, if you have a tail there, you can accidentally kill them, which is a great thing. Like I'm loving that you can just accidentally kill your platform. As HighFlyer into the fort, one of the only stages in World 6 or in World 5, excuse me, not suspended over bottomless pits, just also happens to be encased in lava. You know, Bowser was really cooking with this fort. I don't know what kind of architects he's got on his payroll, but the zero gravity, Glib going for the Sunday sequence break, unable to clip into the pipe. But yeah, Bowser, you know, with the zero gravity lava falling from the sky, like hanging from the roof. He was really cooking with that one. As, oh no, okay, he's already killed all the bros. He's fine. Because he clouded and killed the bro and it didn't have a chance to run away. If you look at his score and his coins right now, if there was a hammer bro left on the map, HighFlyer would have actually just got a coin ship. He was expecting to pick up two coins at the end of that level, but the Lakitu threw the spiny too high, and they threw it off the screen. So it is very scary still. I don't actually remember if there are coins here at the end of this stage, and if there aren't, there's a good chance he'll still end up with a coin ship at the start of World 6. This is really sketchy. Yeah, there are no coins here. This is... Oh, no, sorry. There's a Lakitu. There's a Lakitu at the end. We're fine. See, I wasn't scared. Y'all were scared. I wasn't. I knew there was a Lakitu the entire time. I was just testing you guys. Like... As Glib fighting the Skybro here as HighFlyer into the World 5 airship. Oh, looks like Glib had the same pattern as HighFlyer there. Ended up clouding past 5-7 there to fight the bro early. That way it can't run away. Because if the bro gets trapped between the airship and the fort there, then it's just miserable because it's the last thing you're fighting. You're getting a bunch of extra map movements from the bro, just constantly bouncing back and forth. But high flyer into on the World 5 airship here. Nice little top route here. Probably one of the easier fire kills in Hundo, because as I said before, all the coupoling patterns are based on like how long it takes you to get to that pipe. So in Hundo, we almost always know what pattern we're getting. Very nice fire kill. Yeah, for the Hundo pattern, for whatever reason, like he just kind of runs into that corner there and just keeps. He's doing his best. Like I'll give him that. He's trying, but a very nice World 5. High Flyer still in very good pace here. Glib doing a small turn back there just to make sure that Lakitu kept the Spiny on screen there. Wanted to keep his coins. And also another thing I guess I haven't mentioned yet. You are noticing that every couple stages, the runners do a slight turn back. If you get three of a kind in your item block there at the end of the stages, you do get a little fanfare, and if you run in, very nice 6-1. Very nice 6-1 there from High Flyer. But yeah, if you get three of a kind, you get a little fanfare, and I believe 2, 3, and 5 up. I actually don't remember how much you get for a mushroom. It's been forever since I've seen one. Aweglib doing the impossible, according to Nintendo Power, not taking a hit on 5-8. But yeah, you'll see our runners kind of do a turn back, because if you're running full speed at the end of the stage, you'll almost always get a star. It's just the way the blocks spawn, as both of our runners in a different auto scroller right now. Glib in the worst stage in the game, 5-9. With Fire Flower, he shouldn't have to worry about this, but it is actually possible if you don't kill these fire chomps, that the last platform that you need to complete the level, you can't make the jump without it. It can actually despawn if you don't kill these fire chomps. So, but very nice. You can just kind of bait that one to kind of just crush himself. It's pretty great, as both of our runners exiting their auto scrollers at almost the exact same time. Unfortunately for Glib, he has another auto scroller to go. As High Flyer getting very unlucky movement there. The bros off screen were sounded like we had a little bit of a mini marathon there. As he's gonna, yeah, he's had enough of their business. He's gonna put him to sleep for right now. You'll definitely see our runners very nice P-speed get there. That is those one tile gaps make it a little tricky to get P-speed there, but very nice. But yeah, we need to fight the Hammer Bros anyway, but we will see our runners use the music box from time to time just to kind of make them stop what they were doing, and just to avoid those marathons like that. And we're going to take a little damage boost here to avoid the magic carpet ride. We actually want to be small here anyway. It's a little bit faster, so it kind of works out. And we're going to grab this star, and we're going to run all the way in here, and everybody say, "Hi, Boom Boom." Bye, Boom Boom. As Glib coming up to the Roy fight. As High Flyer is still not liking those Hammer Bros positions, so he's just gonna put him to sleep again. Oh, nice little P-speed get there. That one is also tricky just because you're running over that not spinner block, but I'm blanking the platform there. As looks like we're going into 6-6. Probably the scariest stage in this world. And much like 3, Fort 2, another swimming level, you can really see like who's been practicing their movement. Ooh, that Cheep was all up in his business. Is Glib taking another hit there? Now the Patuis are going to be off cycle for him. I think there's a tail in that one. HighFlyer just gonna wait there. Don't want to get bodied by that Cheep. Glib's score is fine. Okay, his coins are not great, but his score is fine. Oh no, he's getting a marathon on his end as well. Same with HighFlyer. Oh, that's okay. We're fine. And he gets the up pattern, so yeah, so what happened there, the bros, nice little hidden power up there. Okay, so the bro's gonna come to him. Very nicely routed. But yeah, so the bros can't end on the same tile as one another, so what happened there was they just kept choosing the same tile to move to. As we're gonna use a P-Wing here. Ooh, I've never seen that specific despawn. That's cool. So yeah, normally there's 2 munchers at the top there, but by picking up that white block, the game doesn't like those white blocks that much. So you can actually use them to just despawn things like HighFlyer did there. He was able to basically sprite overload the game and despawn one of the munchers up top. Because you're supposed to grab the Koopa shell and fly up there and use the Koopa shell to kill both of them, but HighFlyer into another auto scroller here. I believe the last chance in the game at the 1-up glitch. We'll see if he goes for it. All right, here we go. Oh, so if you wag your tail, I believe 4 frames after you pick up a 1-up, it will glitch out the little fanfare you get from picking up the 1-up, and it'll extend it. But out of here as Glib is into the first fort in World 6. Taking our same little damage boost. As HighFlyer, gonna really put the flight mechanic to the test here. Was able, like, as you saw, he lost speed. Like, his flight was very clean, as Glib with a nice fire kill, or nice star kill, excuse me, on Boom Boom. But yeah, as you saw, he kind of just lost speed like a little bit after he got onto the next platform. You have just enough time to make that flight, so very nice. Again, one of those stages that we don't fly that often, so seeing somebody like really know how to manage their flight like that is very nice. Glib making it past the spinner that no one has ever died to, and HighFlyer with a very nice H jump. Ooh, takes a little bit of a hit. Okay, we're through. We're out. A little sketchy there at the end, but we made it. We made it. Nothing too bad. We're gonna P-Wing the next stage, so even taking a hit there is not the end of the world. As Glib with a nice little movement of 3 there for no reason. Oh, he missed the... Okay, we're good. As yeah, HighFlyer P-Wing over 6-9. Oh, Glib found a power-up. Oh no! He wanted that power-up. Okay, so HighFlyer into 6-10. He's gonna grab P-Speed here. Let's see if he can keep it. Keeping it under this platform there. He does. Keeping P-Speed under that little platform, the blocks there, is really... Oh no! He shorted that jump. Oh, that is unfortunate. I think he'll be able to get back to Fire Flower at least. But he'll definitely not be able to get speed here at the start. That's really unfortunate. This was a really clean run up till that point. Still a very good run as Glib makes it through 6-6. A stage that nobody has ever died in. Definitely not 4 or 5 times. Okay, we made it through on the second try. We've got our fire flower heading into the fort. It's all that matters. In the grand scheme of things, that death wasn't too costly, as Glib only despawns the one. I know his strat usually despawns 2, but still very nice little despawn strat there. As HighFlyer, nice little peace speed strat there at the end. Just save a little bit of, like, save them frames. Very nice boom boom kill, and he's going to be onto the airship. As Glib onto 6-7. Gonna just take care of this. Oh, takes the hit. Not. I don't think that's the end of the world. I think there's another power up at the end of the stage. I don't remember actually. But either way, there is a tail at the start of. Yeah, there's a power up right here. Okay. Oh, it is a fire flower. I thought that was a tail. I clearly don't know my backups here. As HighFlyer, wonder if he's gonna go for the jump here. Okay, no, he's gonna play it safe. He's not gonna. Oh, we're getting like all kinds of screw swag there. Ooh, no first class. Ooh, nope, we're riding coach tonight. That's unfortunate. You hate to see that. It's possible to clip there onto the top part of the stage. Kind of you'll end up like basically right where he was at there. And it does absolutely nothing. It just means that you get to put your controller down for 10-15 seconds. And honestly, any time spent not playing SMB3 is good time. It's Glib. Ooh, the ice physics giving him a little bit of trouble there as HighFlyer. Okay, we're not soft locking on. Oh. Inching up. I think he was trying to set his sub-pixel there for 7-1. As Glib onto the boom boom. Very nice. Very nice stage. Other than a little hiccup there getting P speed. The ice can be a little fickle there, but you know, nothing too bad. Now we're gonna grab this block and, you know, take a cheeky little hit there. Is he gonna go back in? Nope. Okay, we're just going. We're just going. As HighFlyer, nice macaroni and cheese. Glib just getting clipped by that white block. That's so unfortunate. That's fine. His H jump was so good, he wanted to show it to us again. As yeah, HighFlyer moving into 7-2 here. Ooh. Okay, yep. Get your H's in the chat for the first time. He definitely the first time Glib has jumped that H this run. Definitely didn't do it already. As HighFlyer able to get P speed there. The like quote unquote intended way to go through the stage is you're supposed to fall down there and make a you're supposed to make a bridge with note blocks. Like there's hidden note blocks there. But we can just get P speed. Like if you have speed, you can just clear that in one jump. It saves a considerable amount of time. There's a couple pipe transitions having to go down there. So Glib into 6-10 after P-winging 6-9. And HighFlyer in 7-3. Stage where no one has ever died. Definitely not. There's no proof of it. Nobody has ever died here, especially not in a 2D Mario relay in, say, 2017. As HighFlyer into 7-5. Looks like he's going to go for the clip here. Oh, jumped a little too early there. It's actually possible to like wall clip there under that pipe. So we're gonna grab this shell, Glib. Not going for the clip. Ooh, nice little shell grab there. His Glib, nice little P-speed get there. Save those frames. Nice little slide there from HighFlyer and through 7-5. Very, very nice stage. Again, that's another one of those stages that's a little bit of a puzzle. You're supposed to, like, you're just kind of running around. There's some invisible blocks that you're supposed to like make bridges out of, but we just use a P-wing, fly right over all those puzzles because we don't have time for that. It's HighFlyer into 7-4, an underwater auto scroller with some of the enemies of all time here. All these cheap spawns are completely random. Looks like Glib is setting up for this jump. Is he gonna go for, what is he? Oh, Glib! Gotcha. Oh, the blooper mama, like, HighFlyer just kind of getting put in a corner there. Really didn't have anywhere to go. Blooper mamas sure are one of the enemies of all time. That hit isn't the end of the world. It's gonna mean that he's gonna have to cloud the fort. Use his P-wing in 7-6. And then go back to the fort. So, not the end of the world, but it is, as you can see, these blooper mamas are just the worst. Okay, he's able to get both of them off screen pretty quick there. Is he gonna grab this? Yeah, he's gonna grab this fire flower just for safety. As Glib jump killing Lemmy. And out of World 6. And yeah, like I said, the blooper mamas, they never want to leave the screen. They spawn their babies and cause like a billion frames of lag. It's just not a good time. But HighFlyer making it through with, you know, just losing your tail. That sucks. It's going to be a couple seconds time loss with the extra map movements and menuing, but all in all, not too bad. As HighFlyer skipping the star. We see runners star here a lot, but I guess with the fire flower, yeah, makes it through just fine. That damage boost, like I said, is not that big a deal. We're gonna be P-winging the next stage anyway. As Glib into 7-1. Ooh, gets subpixeled there. I think that's twice in a row. He did everything right, and the game just said no. As HighFlyer is actually gonna P-wing here, so. I guess that I'm guessing that means he doesn't P-wing 7-9. So yeah, still not the end of the world. Oh, Glib is absolutely getting bodied by subpixels right now. This is very unfortunate. Yeah, he is having a go at it, but this is just what 7-1 does, man. Like. As HighFlyer. Alright, Glib finally makes it in. Glib finally makes it in. HighFlyer is flying high over 7-6. Thank you. That one, I'll be here all week. As HighFlyer moving into 7-8. Gonna take a little damage boost there. I believe HighFlyer might be a hammer aficionado. We'll see. Yeah, okay, we're gonna grab the hammer here. As Glib setting up for the 7-2 jump, makes it over. Little stumble there, but we're fine. As HighFlyer picks up that hammer suit, and now it's very important. HighFlyer is gonna want to keep this hammer suit for the rest of the game. If he ever takes a hit, he's going to lose a considerable amount of time just from stopping and picking up that hammer. So, looks like he's going to set up for the clips here. Okay, he's going to give it one try and then bail. Absolutely respectable. If you do get that clip first try, I think it saves like 14 seconds, somewhere around that range. Are we going to see? Okay, we are going to see 2-star here. And he gets that jump. Very nice. with a power up there, it's actually possible to like just kind of clip into that that pipe that you go under. Is it 17 seconds? Thank you, Stewie. And lose your speed, and obviously if you lose your speed there, you're gonna take a hit. So we're going. Okay, we're just gonna give it one shot. I can respect it. Ooh, that was some lag. Those I've never seen that much lag there. That was crazy. But yeah, gave it one shot at the clips underneath and bailed. Nothing wrong with that. It goes for the cheeky clip there. Making it through just fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. Having a little trouble with that white block as Glib's making his way through 7-5. Very nice stage from him. As yeah, HighFlyer into one of the scariest stages, if not probably one of the hardest in the run. Okay, we are gonna just grab. We're playing it safe. We're grabbing the star. Nothing wrong with that. The stage is incredibly sketchy. This first room especially. You know, we're just there's no floor. The floor is actually lava. Like, it's pretty awful. Nice little. Okay, we made it through there. Oh, how did he? Did he over, like, I'm really confused at how what happened there. I've never seen that before. Yeah, did he overkill him? Okay, yeah, so the Hammer Bro overloaded his health bar. Like, that is crazy. I've never seen that happen before. Oh, we're gonna take another hit, but that's fine. We can get back to Fire Flower on the airship. This is actually the only airship in the game that you can go from small to Fire Flower on. But yeah, that is crazy. He hit him, like, the way the hammer hit him, I guess, it just did so much damage so quickly, it just, like, overflowed his health bar. As Glib making his way through 7-4, almost at the end here, as it managed to keep his tail this far. Ooh, okay, he threaded that needle. That was scary. This last part is probably the scariest, because like I said, those cheeps are just random spawns, so as HighFlyer picking up the mushroom here, like I said, we're gonna be able to get back to Fire Flower, but unfortunately he's HighFlyer has lost all the time that he from going for the hammer suit because of that overkill or the overflow. He's lost a considerable amount of time just going for that that hammer suit now. So, but still on very good pace. Yeah, all the time he would have saved is gone. But yeah, that is wild. Like I said, I've never seen an overkill like that. So, and from HighFlyer's reaction, I wouldn't be surprised if he had never seen that either, because it felt like he had no idea what, like. His movements seemed very, very confused and a little panicked, which totally understandable. Like that was definitely a hammer kill of all time. As we're almost to the end of this auto scroller. Again, the longest stage in the game, just due to the sheer length of this auto scroller, the sheer length of the ship. And okay, looks like we're going for the. Okay, nice, very nice kill. As Glib is gonna star here in 7-8. And probably gonna take a hit here on the last this last little muncher. Yep, takes his hit there. We don't want that tail anymore. Get it out of here. We ain't needing that anymore. As a high flyer into World 8, still very, very nice pace. Nothing too terrible. Like a couple small hiccups here and there. Glib giving the clip couple tries and then just bailing. Again, nothing perfectly reasonable to give it a couple tries. If you get it, it's a pretty decent time save. As a high flyer, just in case, like, if I know y'all were really disappointed that we just got out of that minute plus long auto scroller, but you know, don't worry, we got you. We got 2 more auto scrollers coming up right after that one. As high flyer into the army tanks here. Glib into 7-9. Let's see if he goes for the clips. He's gonna grab the fire flower, and then yeah, looks like he's going for the clips. Is he gonna keep going? How many tries are we gonna get? As high flyer, not much you can really do. Glib with the first clip. I think that was 3rd try. And now Glib is actually stuck. He has to get this clip, otherwise he can't make it out of the stage. Okay. Continuing to go. As high flyer into, like, probably the only thing that you can really do in this stage to save time. Just killing these bob-ombs as they spawn. Like that. Really helps cut down on the lag. There is... If you just let those bob-ombs kind of do their own thing, that section gets so laggy. Like, you lose like a not insignificant amount of time just from them existing. So very nice. We'll see if we get rangless. Nice sockless. Completely luck. You just go in here and mash fireballs, and if the boomerang bro decides to, oh, Glib. Okay, we're fine. We're fine? We're not fine. Glib, little hiccup there. I'm not sure, like, I think he took a jump wrong, and it just kind of threw off his groove there. Ooh, nice little Tanuki. Nice little Tanuki. We're Tanuki gaming. As a high flyer into the Navy. Again, just continuing our trip through the wonders that is World 8 as Glib. Definitely in his first attempt here at 742. Makes it through the lava room. He's just going to take a damage boost there. It looks like he's doing the warpless strat. We'll be able to get our fire flower back on the airship. As stated before, so very nice. Definitely first try 742 as high flyer into the boom boom. Very nice fire kill. It is one thing to note. Like I'm sure high flyer has practiced World 8 with fire. Plenty of times, but we will see, like, as if he is used to hammer, we'll see if there might be maybe a couple places where he might get tripped up just having fire. But somebody of high flyer's caliber, I would highly doubt that would be the case. But it's definitely possible. As a high flyer into the hands, so far no hands yet. We do have to play the hands either way. But each hand has a 50-50 chance of grabbing you, and getting grabbed actually still does lose about 1.5 seconds. Just from the little animation of the yeah, see that. Thank you, game. The game was kind enough to demonstrate what I was talking about there. As high flyer gets grabbed by the third hand, so unfortunate little 1.5 second time loss, but nothing you can do about it. It's much better than warpless, where, you know, getting a hand is, you know, anywhere from 20 to 25 seconds lost, depending on which hand it is. As high flyer into the fastest airship in the game, the Air Force. Funnily enough, probably, like, I would say a stage that is much easier with fire than it is with hammer suit, because you can just kind of snipe these guys as you're jumping. But yeah, High Flyer making it through here so far. Just wanna avoid. You basically just want to stay on top of killing these rocky wrenches. Definitely wasn't gonna say Monty Mole again. That's not it. Like, but as long as you're good about keeping these the rocky wrenches down, and having no wrenches chasing you through the air, this airship's not too bad. Into another nice quick boom boom kill. As Glib still making his way through the World 7 airship. Just about to the end here. Ludwig, I didn't actually mention it. Ludwig and Roy both. They've been eating their Wheaties, and they kind of stomp the ground when they land. Oh, Glib overshot that jump. Okay. Is he? Oh, okay. We're out. We're fine. Nothing. No problems here. Is High Flyer very nice 8-1P speed strat there. Very clean. Not an easy stage. The like numbered levels and the fortress here in World 8 are honestly like a bit of a step up from the rest of the game, even though, like, you know, World 7 had some doozies as well. We get joined by the Angry Sun once again. But again, not too bad. Makes it through just fine. And High Flyer is 3 stages from victory. We're heading into the fort here. Again, not starring. High Flyer is not a fan of the stars I'm seeing. But very clean movement. I mean, if you can do a stage without the star, it is faster. It is just objectively slower to open your menu and select the star. So if you can make it through without it, it is 9 times out of 10 going to be faster. Very nice one cycle. As you saw, the P switch ran out just as he got in that door, and when the P switch runs out, that door just disappears. So nice little time save. Very clean movement through the through the fort. As we're on to the last auto scroller in the game, the super tank. We'll see if with Glib in the race, we'll see if High Flyer is a believer, and it looks like he is. It's like High Flyer is a believer in the world famous, patented, Day 1 affiliate, Aweglib super tank strat, TM, with a vengeance. You know, the easiest stage in the game, all you do is hold right and shoot fireballs, and then just jump when it looks like you need to jump. It's that simple. As Glib making his way through the first tank strat, or the first tank stage, unfortunately lost his fire to Ludwig, so no chance at Rangless, but still very, very nice. We're making it through. As High Flyer approaching the end of this stage. As Glib moving on to the Navy. Okay, looks like he's gonna go for the... Oh, he gets the fire. Can he keep it? Okay, very nice. That fire grab, even with tail, like with tail, it is definitely easier. Without tail, or even with tail, it is incredibly difficult. You have like just enough time to hit it and get back before it pushes too far off screen that you can't grab it. As High Flyer moving into Bowser's castle. Ooh, goes for the clip there, doesn't get it. Not too big a deal. So a nice cheeky little time save if you can get it. As we're making the climb, we're getting the most electrifying clip in sports entertainment, the People's Clip. And we're gonna try and grab P-Speed. Okay, we kept our P-Speed through the door. Gonna keep it through this little lava section. And now High Flyer is 35 fireballs away from victory. Okay. Little scary of a pattern there from Bowser, but I think we were fine the whole time. But yeah, High Flyer is going to be moving on. Very nice run. Finishes with a 112.57. Very, very nice run. Honestly, I believe that wasn't too far. Yeah, that was only 30 seconds off of his PB. Like, he was on very good pace until that death in I believe it was World 6. And then had a little bit of a hiccup there, losing his hammer suit. And honestly, I feel like that was mostly out of his control as well. Like, the overkill is just kind of like, I don't think you can really. I don't know. I'm not a hammer aficionado, but I feel like it's probably not something that like you have 100% control over. As Glib making his way through the hands, I was looking up PB times. I did not see how many hands we got grabbed by. As we're gonna see if we can get HighFlyer in for an interview. As Glib into the Air Force. Again, the fastest auto-scroller in the game. Making it through so far, you know, keeping on top of those Rocky Wrench kills. Is like I said, that's probably the most important thing here. Ooh, very like little scary there. I think he mistimed that jump a little bit, landed in a place he wasn't expecting. But makes it through just fine, is able to keep his Fire Flower. As Glib into 8-1. A stage that no one's ever died to, especially shoutouts to, for no reason, shoutouts to Kurura's former 100% world record. No, absolutely no reason I'm shouting it out in this stage. But very, very nice, clean P-speed get there from Glib. Looking to finish strong. Had some hiccups there here and there throughout this run. A really, really rough start, really unfortunate start for Glib, but has honestly put together a really good run after that World 1. Had a little bit of a blow up. Ooh, little too fast there. Outran his fireballs. But okay, he's not gonna get owned by the sun. Makes it out. He'll be able to get his Fire Flower back in the fort. So perfectly fine. Oh. Hey, and we're joined by HighFlyer. Welcome, congrats on the win. How you feeling?
Oh, good. Yeah. Other than the silly mistakes that ended up happening, and that's all good. I get the fact I still get a 112 despite that is good to see. Also, I just don't really play that much. I haven't really played since my last race, so. You know, the fact that I was really doing well until that, like, from what I can remember, that 610 thing.
Yeah, it was you were on really good pace until that 610 death, and honestly, like you were still on good pace even after it. You really didn't. I don't think you lost that much time from that. As Glib making it through the fort here, nice one cycle on that P switch and. Moving into his namesake stage here. But sorry, go ahead, continue. Like I said, is there anything? What I actually wanted to ask you, what was going through your mind when you when the Boom Boom didn't die in the airship or the fortress there in World 7?
I knew what happened. It's just I usually shoot two separate hammers, but they're not supposed to be like hitting them at the same time, so that kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
And then I tried to just shoot it when he jumped, and of course I missed. And I almost went for the mushroom house. Honestly, I was like, no, I want this hammer suit. But I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'll just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, your World 8 was really clean. I obviously don't know how much you've practiced World 8 with fire, but as a hammer aficionado, I like that is one thing I've definitely seen in these races where like if the hammer bro player or if the hammer suit player loses their hammer, they kind of be a little sketch in World 8. But your World 8 with fire was very nice, very clean. But yeah, honestly, like. Is the 112 still your time, the time that you submitted for the during the runner survey? Like, is that still your PB?
No. Oh, no, I submitted a different time in the survey, and then I PB'd the day before my
okay.
before the heat. And then I PB'd in the last race by 2 seconds, despite a death. I don't remember where it was, but it was in 6-4. Now that I think about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, the comment about the World 8 thing. I mean, I've done no wrong warp, so it's not.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
Used to fire. I mean, most runners have done no wrong warp, so everybody should at least know how to World 8 with Fireflower, especially the top runners.
It usually just comes down to like practice. I feel like is how recently you've done it. I've definitely seen like good runners be rusty at it. As Glib with a very nice fire kill, showing off Bowser's hitbox is still active even after he's dead, and Glib making it in with a 119.43. Very nice, nice run. But yeah, we think we have just a couple minutes here. As let's see if we're gonna get Glib in here, but in the meantime, looks like you will be moving on. Unfortunately, this will be the last we see of Aweglib. Fortunately, this was a losers round matchup, so Glib is unfortunately going to be leaving us. You will be moving on to face the loser of Maiba and Budsy. Any thoughts? Any hopes? Like,
so I mean, me and Budsy have talked about it. He's gonna race his hardest, but he's definitely on the short side. He's going to be moving down to the lower bracket, and it will be the first time me and Budsy race 1v1 in a tournament setting. And the 4 years we've known each other and speed ran the game, so it's definitely assuming it happens, it will definitely be one to watch. I promise everyone that it will be one to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, I'm not to count Budsy out, but Maiba is an absolute unit at this game. So that would definitely be one of the upsets of the tournament if Budsy can pull that one off. But yeah, it looks like Glib is passing up on the interview, which totally understandable. Had a bit of a tough time of it. Absolutely, great to see him back. Glib's a good friend of mine. It was fun to be on the comms with him. Definitely gonna miss seeing him in the tournament. I'm sure we'll hear him on the mic plenty as we're going forward. But yeah, I think that's all we have for you. Unless HighFlyer, if you have anything else you want to add about anything, like.
No, other than GG's the Aweglib, thank you for the commentary, Lasso. And I know we only have a minute or two, so let's just cut. Let the next race that's waiting for us to go, and then we'll just be on our way. And thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, as from all the folks at SpeedGaming, I've been Lasso42. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Congrats again, HighFlyer, on your win. Thank you again, SpeedGaming, for hosting. Shout outs to Tech. Y'all are wonderful. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day, night, morning, wherever, whatever.
See ya. Good night.